Alright, quick test. Okay. Should be alright. I do have my little one in the background just watching some videos, so I apologize in advance for that, but we're still gonna have a good time. It's still gonna be a good series. We are in CSC for the upper finals in the Maverick division. We got Fortior Divinity facing off DNA Mutant in a 3v3 best of 7. We finally have everybody here, but a little before game time too. Awesome, awesome. So I'm gonna let them know that we are good to get started then, and we'll be underway. Good luck to both teams. Alrighty, here we go. Game number 1, kickoff number 1, 5 minutes on the clock. We got Toast taking this one, sending it to the backboard. Tater is there going for a small air dribble. He gets bumped off the play. In comes a Sausage as he sends it off the wall. Django is there. Nice little flick, but Tox has the turnaround. Ball still back in that left side corner. Tater with one more touch moving downfield. Gets past one, moves into that right side corner. He looks for the bump. No follow-up from his teammates, and they are going back to defense. We got Tater taken out with a demo. Ball's back in that left side corner. Moving towards the net. Tater back. Already there. Nice 50. Keeping the ball in that corner there. Here's Django now. Moves downfield. He has the flick. It is popped up. No follow-up though. Once again, Tater with the shot. Sausage with the save. Goes up off the wall. Sausage has a second touch, moving downfield. Defense getting in his way. Chang now with the catch, taking the boost, moving down line on that right side. Got Toast just missing the play. Sausage with the touch over to Django once again. Ball's back center. Tater with the turn. Tox is on it. As Django goes for the challenge, sends the ball off the backboard. Toast again is there on defense. Tater turns things around. A nice touch by Sausage there, sending it to the other corner. Pretty good defense happening here from DNA. Lots of offensive pressure. They're keeping it alive. I'm pretty sure we've seen the most offense coming from them as we've just been in this corner, and there's a shot. Great save by Django. As Tox now turns things around. They're still just keeping it alive here. Finally, we got Tater moving down past midfield. Sausage gets in his way though. Tox with the follow-up. A little bump, clearing the way just a little bit. Pass over to Sausage, a little awkward. He gets it back center though. Tox is there off the backboard. And Tater on defense sends it down. Great touch midfield. Hi Maj. How are you? We got a shot on net. Tater with the save. This ball's back at midfield. Got Tox with the pop-up. Nice touch. And a 50. As it rolls out, we got Toast over to Chang. Sausage now looking for a setup. Tater not letting it happen. So he gets a nice boot. Downfield, on target. And it's saved away by Tox. We have the shot by Tater. That one's gonna go in. First goal of the game, more than halfway through the game. 2 minutes, 21 seconds on the clock. Great touch by Tater there, straight center of the net. There you have it. Welcome on in, Dragon. Here we go, 1-0. This is game number 1 if you're just joining us. We got Tater now with the challenge. Ball's going in that right side corner. Tox with the pop-up, getting past 2/3 of the team. There's the shot, and Tater has the save. Yes, what a save indeed. Jenga now taking possession. Pops it up over Sausage. Tater with the follow-up, but he leaves it for his teammate for a second. Great finish touch, though. Take a look at that replay. If it works, right, guys? 2-0 now, 1 minute, 46 seconds. Tater takes this kickoff. It goes over to Toast. Toast sends it down to Chang. Ball's back at midfield. Sausage with the touch. A pass center. In comes Tox. Shots wide. Sausage with the touch, sending it back to Toast. The ball is off the wall. We got Chang on defense trying to clear it. Followed up by Tater. Another shot. Sausage with the save. In comes Chang off the wall. Great 50 by Toast. Got Tater sending off the backboard. Django with the follow-up, but Sausage was there. I just realized how many food names are on the field right now. I'm really glad that I ate before this cast. Django now with the pop-up. Sausage moving in, but Tater's gonna shut him down. Goes to the back wall. Tox is there. Chang now with the touch, sending it into the corner. Toast sends it down to Sausage. He continues the legacy, moving down. Tater with the clear. Undoing all that progress for DNA. Tater with another great challenge. Tox taken over, gets challenged by Chang. Ball's in the left side corner now. As it goes up off the backboard, Toast is there. Followed up by Sausage as he sends it towards the net. Tater is there with the read, a nice turn. Django is there, a little bit of a redirect. Not quite on target though. Chang trying to help out, getting in the way, a nice little bump. In comes Tater now, sending it to Sausage on the back wall. As he goes up with the air dribble, it drops down. Nice 50 between Django and Tox. Tater with the shot and Toast with the save. The ball rolls up, Chang is there. Sausage now sending it into the left side corner. Toast trying to get one more touch, sending it down, but it's no good. And there you have it. Fortior Divinity taking game number 1. What's up, pull-up gang? How are you? Also, I am good, Maj. Alrighty, here we go. Game number 2. Nice, this kickoff number 1 is underway. We got DNA on the attack. Tater on defense though, taking it up and around, moving down a field. 2v1, there's the challenge. Goes in Tater's favor. Great bump on the third man, but the follow-up got challenged immediately. Chang now with one touch off the wall. Toast is there for the read. Moving downfield, Tater with the turnaround. Chang trying to get in the way there. Great attempt, but Tox had the save. As it's off the backboard once again, we got a demo taking out Sausage. Django on the move here from the corner past to Chang, and it's a little high, followed up by Django, and it's in! First goal of the game. This one a lot sooner than the previous game. 4 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Huge turnaround from Fortior here. I mean, Last time, they were heavily on defense. This time, they're just on the attack. And there you have it. It paid off. First goal goes to them. Tater passes it to Chang. He redirects it towards the net. And it's a little too high. Precious now in possession, moving downfield. Another 2v1 as it goes off the wall. Chang has the read. Back over to Sausage. Double commit happening from the DNA here. As the ball goes into their corner, they do recover. Toast making his way downfield, followed up by Sausage. He gets one touch. Talks right behind him. Faking out defense just a little bit. Tater not falling for it too much. As he sends it downfield, Toast stops it, but Chang picks it back up. And there's the 50. Sausage getting in his way. As Tox gets the clear, it's moving downfield on the right side. Great challenge by Sausage. It is a shot, and it's in! We now have a tie game, 1-1. Take a look at that replay. Mod, where'd you get that one from? I'm excited to see you in Grand Finals. I can't believe we're in Grand Finals for CSC now. I mean, my goodness. I wish it was like another week or so, but it's okay. I just missed so many weeks being on vacation, so I'm kind of sad, but it's all good. I'm glad to have snagged this one. It worked out. Made it work. We got Toast on defense here. One touch over to Django. Nice little turn. The Sausage is there, taking the 50s. Tater with the turnaround. Tox falls off the ball. Sausage with the follow-up. Ball is up. So is Chang. He gets one touch, pushing the ball center. And comes Toast, and it's shut down by Chang. What a challenge, but it goes over to Tox. No double tap for him. In comes Sausage with the follow-up, and it's just wide. Little team bump. Toast with the steal, capitalizing on it as he goes up off the ceiling. Tater has the clear, moving downfield. Sausage already up, grabbing that save. Great touch by him. Tops moving down line now. So he gets past Tater for a second. Tater does have a good recovery. Gets it to the other side of the field, keeping the ball at bay. So far, both teams looking strong out there. This one looking like a lot better of a game. Still, both teams, I don't want to say evenly matched, but I mean like they both made it here to upper finals, right? So like they've fought hard to be here. So I'm expecting a full series. I'm gonna be disappointed if not. Let's see. 1 minute, 52 seconds on the clock. Toast with the touch. Tater now takes possession. One little flick past one. Continuing, trying to get past Sausage. Can't quite do it. Chang didn't have the boost to follow it up. Tox taking the challenge. He loses it to Django. It is a shot just high up the net. And another little double commit coming from DNA here. As Chang gets the setup, Tater takes the shot and it hits the crossbar. One demo taking out Sausage, clearing up some of the defensive pressure, but Toast moves it past midfield, buying his team some time to regain. Get some boost, get back in position as Precious is able to take this challenge. Go for a small air dribble, get the ball center. Tox faking out Chang a little. Tater with the pass over to Django, shut down by Toast as it goes into the left side corner. Sausage doesn't quite get the read, tries to get the challenge on Chang. In comes Tox. Ball's in the right side corner of a DNA Mutant here. We got Django now with one touch, popping the ball up. The game's kind of slowing down just a little bit. It's kind of back and forth, trying to see which team can kind of find the crack between these two teams. I mean, it's challenge for challenge here. Good opportunity, no follow-up. Sausage with the shot though. There it is. Finally, they found the gap. Chang just not able to get a touch on that one. Sends it past Toast, but Precious was there. Here we go, 1-2, DNA Mutant in the lead now. They can hold off for 25 seconds. We're gonna have a tie series. Toast with the setup, over to Precious. Defense is on it, great touch by Tater. The ball goes over to Django. Tox now with the steal, back over to Chang. He goes to the corner, he does pinch it out, but it is quickly turned around by Sausage. 5 seconds to hold him off. The ball is at midfield. Django has full tank of boost. Launches it to the backboard. Chang keeps it up. Precious with the touch over to Tater. It's rolling back towards his net. Tox is there. Doesn't get the touch, but there you have it. DNA Mutant tying up the series now. Why is that a crazy name, Dragon? What's so crazy about it? Okay. It's definitely a good game here. The only shots coming in for DNA are from Sausage. 2 goals, 1 save each. 1 for Tox, 1 for Toast. Over on the other side, everybody had shots on net, totaling of 7. No saves for them, but we do have 1 assist from Chang and 1 goal. Alrighty, here we go. Game number 3, 0-0 ball game. 5 minutes on the clock. It is anybody's game now. We see both teams can win against each other. So let's see who takes this one. Again, it is a best of 7. So this one won't put them on game point just yet. But lead in this series is huge. So we got the ball in the right side corner of DNA. We have a shot on net and it's in. Tater with the first goal of the game. Once again, pretty sure this is the kind of what happened last game too. This time, a little more time on the board. 4 minutes, 38 seconds. All right, here we go. Kickoff at number 2. Tox with the pop-up. He goes for the shot. It's a great touch by Chang, keeping the ball at bay. Followed up by Tater. He's moving down the line, pushes it to midfield, but Toast has the turnaround. As he loses possession, Chang is there. In comes Tox with the catch, moving down. Tater with the immediate challenge, though. Ball is center, and Toast is there. 1 touch downfield. Django taken over as he goes to his own backboard. Ball's going to be going back at center. A follow-up by his teammate, and Tox is there on defense with the save. Ball's in the right side corner. Tater now in possession. Moving down, trying to get past the offense here. He gets past 1. Sausage and Tox moving back. Tox with the challenge. Ball's up off the ceiling. In comes Django. Rolling, and Toast has the touch on defense. Sent over to Tox as he's now moving downfield. Loses it. Okay. Alrighty. Tox now with a challenge on defense. Tater sends it back into the corner. Out to Chang and Django. And it's in by Chang. Great play, great touch there. Alrighty, here we go. 2-0. 3 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock here. This ball's just outside the net. Toast just misses the follow-up, but Django now sends it to the right side. Ball's back at mid. Great challenge by Sausage as it goes to the left side corner. In comes Toast, gets past 1. Tater with a touch as it goes off the wall downfield. Tater with the follow-up touch. It is a shot saved by Sausage. We do got Chang on defense. Now sending the ball out. Just misses the follow-up touch. Sausage with the turnaround. In comes Django with the challenge. Toast with the follow-up over to Tater. Ball is up. Going to the corner. We got Django now in possession. Toast waiting patiently. Falling back, leaving it for Sausage. Great challenge and turn as it's up off the ceiling. Another little challenge again. Tater now has a small pop. We do have a shot on net saved by Toast. Sorry for the background noise, everybody. Apologies on that. We got Tater now with one touch. Over to Django. Shot is wide. Toast is there. One touch up the wall. Django trying to follow it up. Can't quite do it. Toast falls off. Sausage has the second touch on it, though, and Django has the steal. There's one touch. Tox with a great challenge. Is able to steal possession, but he gets challenged, and the shot does not go in. Another shot by Toast is saved by Django. Ball's going into the right side corner. Tater is battling Sausage there. Finally makes a breakaway. Talked with a touch, but it redirects it towards his net. A little bit of a danger zone here as Chang is on the attack, and there it is! Chang with the third goal for Divinity. Alrighty, 3-0 now. 1 minute, 38 seconds. There's still time, but not a lot here. I mean, 3 goals. Quite a bit for a minute and a half remaining. Especially with them being on defense right now. They gotta start turning things around. We got the ball in the right side corner. Precious on the attack, sends it to the backboard. Tater is there. Ball's in the corner, moving out slowly. Tater with the pass. And Toast capitalizes. What a save by Django. Tater now moving downfield. Has one touch. Is able to challenge Tox here. Ball's bouncing back out. Django with the pre-jump too early. Chang's there with the follow-up. Toast with the clear. It's going down. And Django makes it back in the nick of time. 1 minute remaining. As Tox now has one touch. Gets a bump on Chang. Django with the follow-up. Back over. And Toast gets there first. Tater with one touch as third man sends it to the left side wall. Sausage could not quite get the read on that, but his teammate did. Django getting in the way of that one as Toast is up. Sends it towards the net just a little bit. Chang is there with the read. Nice calm catch. Patience being key here. Things slowly turn around. Tater takes over. Gets past Sausage. Back over to Django. Sending it into the corner. Team work is making the dream work here. Ball's going back center. Tater with one touch, getting to the ball first, sending it back into the corner. In comes Django, one pop up. Tater with the follow-up. Down to Chang. And it's in! Full team effort. Let's take a look at that replay. We got Django with the pop-up. Over to Tater, off the back wall, right? And then Chang has the follow-up just past the third man defense. .405 seconds. This one is wraps officially as Divinity takes game number 3 and lead in the series. There's a shot saved by Toast. And there you have it. 2-1 now. Alrighty, and with that, we are going to be heading into game number 4. Alrighty. Here we are, my favorite map of all time. We got these two teams once again. Now, if Team Divinity, blue team, takes this win, they are going to be on game point. However, if DNA wins this one, we're going to have another tie series, which is exciting. So, let's see who does what out there. DNA kind of fell off last game, Definitely did not look like the team we saw in game number 2, but things can turn around. Tox with the touch over to Sausage, back to Tox. Again, ball goes wide, defense is on it, a little bump. Third man is there. All right, and the offensive pressure is looking real good for DNA here. Finally, things turn around though. Toast with the save, sending it down to Sausage as he goes for a small air dribble, trying to get as close to the net as possible, and Tater has the swipe for the save. Tox now sends it to Django. Django to Tater, redirected, and it's wide. Sausage is there. There's the challenge. Ball is up, so is Tater. Off the wall, back down to Chang, and he gets shut down. Django, shot goes wide. Chang now sending it back center. As Toast is there, Tox trying to get the follow-up, takes the challenge on Tater. Ball's in the right side of corner here. Tater gets the catch. There's the flick past Sausage, and comes Tox with the turnaround. Great follow-up. Django now with the touch. Down to Tater. 50 goes in his favor, but loses it to Sausage. There's a shot by Django, shut down by Sausage. Chang now going for a mid-boost, taking it up off the wall, off the ceiling even. Tater with a great follow-up, sends it back into the corner, doesn't get the second touch. Django is there, but Sausage just beats him to it. Chang holding down the fort as best as he can. Toast moving in, off the back wall. There's the catch, a demo on defense, and it's still saved away by Chang. Tops with one touchdown. Django capitalizes on it, sends it towards the net, and Sausage is there. ×2 for the save. Chang now with the turn, as the ball's in that left side corner. Got one touch from Django, sending it center. Tox on defense, sends it down. Django with the turn though, 11 boost he has to work with. Does not get the connecting touch, and Tox capitalizes. Django now is forced to go back to his own side. Tater's gonna take over. He loses it to Sausage. Ball is up, so is Chang. One touch downfield. Tox is there. Sends the ball off the wall, plays the bounce. Still maintaining possession. Gets a challenge from Tater here, and Chang is taken over. Tox now with the challenge. It does get pinched into his own corner though, and Sausage is there. A nice catch, taking it up off the wall. Tater and Django waiting, moving back. Django getting in the way, cutting the momentum. Toast with the pickup though, as it goes back into the corner, almost center. Chang is there, one touch. Down to the offense, in comes Sausage, and Django gets in his way. We got Toast now with the pop center. Precious doesn't go up for it. Tater already on it. Sausage does challenge that one. Tox with a great follow-up, but it's shut down by defense once again. We got Sausage now with the pop, past Chang, past Django. Tater with the save. Sausage almost able to get through the whole team by himself. Django now finally having a breakaway, sends the ball into the left side corner. Goes center, and Chang misses the follow-up. Toast does not get it. Sausage taking possession. Gets past Tater. Tox now moving downfield. Tater is able to get back. He gets the demo, and double defense is on it. Django now in possession. Toast now with a touch as the ball goes to the right side. We got Tox with the shot. Django with the save. In comes Toast once again. Defense is on it. Chang and Tater working together. Sausage with the shot, and it's off the crossbar. Django with the clear. Toast goes up for it. Sends it back towards the net. Tox is there. Little redirect, and Tater with the save. Shot goes wide once again. Toast is on it till he gets taken out with a demo. Tox now with the catch. Tater with the steal. What a follow-up by Tater. Take a look at that replay. Tater sends it downfield. Tox has the catch, and Tater gets a great follow-up and steals it off of defense there. First and only goal of the game. There's only 26 seconds. Both teams looking good out there. This is what we know and see from both these teams, as we have another long shot on the open net, and we have a tie game. 6 seconds after the first goal. 20 seconds for either of these teams to score one to take the lead. Or we're gonna see an overtime and it's gonna be first to score. We could have a 10-minute overtime, I don't know. Let's see. 20 seconds. Who's gonna find the breaking point? Chang has possession. He gets challenged. Ball goes towards the net. Django with the save, sending the ball to the right side. Precious now in position. Moving center. Passes a little too much. Tater with the breakaway. It's going towards the back wall. And it's in by Tater! He sets it up himself. Has the follow-up. Look at that touch. Off the wall. Past midfield. And then he's got the follow-up. Just beating Sausage to it. Divinity taking game number 4. Putting themselves on game point. And with that, we have a 3-1 series. If Fortior takes this next game, that's going to conclude the series. However, if DNA Mutant takes this next one, they keep themselves alive, but they're going to need to keep on the momentum of winning to tie up the series in 2 games. Not just 1, they need 2 to tie it up and push for a game 7. But here we go. Game number 5. Kickoff number 1 going over to the left side corner. Chang with the touch. Tox just beats Tater now with the turn. A double demo. Sausage and Tater taking each other out. Toast with 1 touch. Sending it to the wall. Chang is there. Toast now with the turnaround. Tater waiting patiently. Gets challenged by Sausage. In comes Chang. Over to Tater. And it's in. What a team play. Let's take a look at that replay. Here we go. Kickoff number 2. 4:32 on the clock. Demo taking out Toast once again. Sausage on the move. Sends it to the corner. Tater as third man sends it out. Plays the bounce off the wall. Moving downfield. Beats out defense. And it's in. Tater with the second goal of the game. Here we go. 2-0. 4 minutes, 21 seconds on the clock. Tox with the save on Tater's shot. There's the wall pinch. It's going, and it's in! What a pinch! Oh my goodness. Now that's a story to tell your parents. What a shot. 2-1. That's going to cut the lead in half now. 4 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Kickoff number 4 going in favor of DNA as it's off the backboard. Drops down. Sausage couldn't get there. Tox does though. As he's moving in, it goes center. Sausage hits the post. And it's no good. Toast with the turnaround though. Shot goes wide. Sausage is on it. A little back pass to Tox. Tries to get it center, can't quite do it. Chang is there. Missed by Toast. Pops it up to Sausage. He's going past Django off the backboard. And Tater is there. Backboard defense. But it goes back over to Toast. He turns it around. Django goes up for the challenge and gets it. Tox now with the follow-up. Gets past Tater, but not past Django. Precious now with a touch. Challenged by Chang. In comes Toast. There's the shot. And it's off the post as well. Unfortunate for DNA. They have all these great shots and it's just off. The post being that 4th man defense. No good for DNA. That's their biggest challenge so far. But I mean, they've had some great shots in the past minute. Sausage now is in possession. There's the shot, and it is saved away by Tater. Excuse me. Django with the follow-up, redirecting it. Sends it to the left side. Toast on defense. Sends it down. In comes Tox. A nice chip down into the corner. Tater with one touch. Pass over to Chang as he sends it back to the wall, keeping the ball out of the danger zone. A Sausage is on it. In comes Tox. We have a bump on the third man, but Tox couldn't quite get the ball in the net. A great play by offense. Sausage saw the opportunity, knew what he had to do, got the bump, and Tox just could not finish that play, unfortunately, and now they're back on defense. As things quickly turn around, though, Sausage has the pop-up. Ball's just past mid. There's the shot, and it's in! Sausage tying up the game with the second goal for Team DNA. Oh, come on in, Arkham. How are you? 2-2, 2 minutes 11 seconds. DNA is not giving up without a fight. They are really trying out there. We have another shot by Django, save by Sausage. Toast moving downfield, took the challenge and won it as it goes into the corner. Little backflip. Chang capitalizing, taking over. Tox with the steal. Ball's back off the wall. Tater is there. 70 boost to use as he chips it down the field. Keeping up with it. Toast does have a great touch, sending the ball out. Django with the turn, and Sausage sends it out. Chang now getting past 2/3 of the defense. Ball is up. Sausage with the backboard defense. Tater now turns things around. It looked like an open net for a second. They did make it back. Tox moving down. Ball's up off the ceiling. We got Sausage with the shot. Tater getting in the way of that one, blocking it. Another 50 sends the ball center. Toast is there. A little soft touch, a pass, and it's in! Tox putting it in the net. I'm pretty sure every team player has a goal now. No, that's the second one for Tox. Correction. Okay. Tox with the second goal for himself. But that's going to give them the lead here. It's now 2-3. And again, DNA needs this win to keep themselves alive. Divinity is on game points here. So it's good that this pressure is really heating up Team DNA here. They got 1 minute to stall. However, we do know it only takes about 6 seconds for both these teams to score. So anything can happen here. Especially with the stakes so high. And Sausage puts another one in the net, building a little bit of cushion for himself. 2-goal deficit here with 45 seconds. It's not impossible for Team Divinity to score that. However, it is a little bit of a crunch. I'm glad you're here too, Arkham. Thanks for stopping in. Our next kickoff goes in favor of Team Divinity. Shot just a little high. Chang with the follow-up, sends it high once again. Django is there. A little bit of a cluster of defense, but they make it work. Nice pinch back center. Tox with the shot, and it's wide. Again, post getting in the way. As Tater sends the ball to the wall. We got Precious playing the bounce, moving downfield past Chang. There's the demo on Tater. Tox with the shot, and it's in. We now have a 3-goal deficit with 4 seconds left. Just like I told you guys, anything could be happening in this last minute or so. And we have another 3 goals for Team DNA here. Yes, you did. Hi, Dragon. Welcome back. Great challenge by Toast. They just need to drop the ball. They figured one for the road might not hurt. They tried. They definitely tried. But DNA Mutants keep themselves alive here. We now have a 3-2 game series. Fortior Divinity still on game point. If they win this next one, that's going to conclude the series. However, I did mention earlier, DNA Mutant need to win this game and the next one to tie up the series and push for a game 7. So they still are on their last leg and they need this next game to keep themselves alive and give themselves an opportunity to win this. I do want this one. Cute. Literally, that Kirby is a perfect representation of me right now. Just vibing out. Alrighty, game 6. This could be it, but it also could not be over just yet. Again, I'm hoping for a game 7 here. Really, really hoping. That's just a caster's dream, especially in upper finals. I mean, come on. But here we go. We got defense, so working hard, sending Tater back to his own side of the field. He sends it to the wall. Can't quite play the bounce. Toast over to Tox. Ball is up. So is Chang. He misses it though. Tater is there. He does get bumped, but he's still able to recover, maintain possession, move downfield. Is this off the wall? Jingo with the shot off the crossbar, followed up by Chang, and it's in. Okay, I hope you guys saw that. That was a little bit fast, but he hit the post. It bounces right back to him, and he doubles it. Basically, I think that could be like. I know we joke about, you know, like, oh, the diamond double tap. I think that was like a silver. I think that was just pure luck right there. But it works. It works. Gonna give the lead to Divinity though. Great double tap setup, but Tox could not sink it in. This Tater now pops it to Django. There's the shot, and it's in. What a team play. Let's take a look at that replay. Great team play to take the lead and extend it even further. We got kickoff number 3. We're not even a full minute in just yet, but Divinity do not want to lose again. They do not want a game 7. I don't blame them. Alright, Chang with the pop-up. It's going towards the net. Saved away by Tox. Ball goes into that left side. We got Tox taking over, maintaining possession. One last touch. Drops it down, and Tater is there. As he sends it to the left side corner, Chang has the follow-up. Pops it up past one. Gets a second touch. A little bit of a soft one. Over to defense. Tox with the pop-up. Django with the steal. Up goes Tater, redirecting it off the backboard. Once again, Chang is up, but Toast beats him. Django now with the pop-up. Going for a small air dribble. He gets challenged mid-air. Ball's going over to the wall. Tox almost there. Tater sending it downfield into that left side corner. Toast with the read off the wall. Gets one touch. Sausage with the follow. Almost a shot. Django able to hold down the fort all by himself. Pretty sure that was like a 2v1 right there. Great defense. The ball's off the backboard. Got defense getting in the way here. Chang with one pop over to Django. Back over to Chang. Redirect doesn't quite go the way he wanted it to. Toast over to Sausage now into the corner. Django with the catch, the turn, and he's challenged by Tox. He steals possession. Tater is there off the backboard. Toast, one soft touch. Django with the small clear. Tater picking up the momentum just a little bit. As it goes center, there's the shot, and it's in! Take a look at that replay here. Tater with the pass center. Chang with one small pop. Sausage almost had that one, but redirects it into his own net, unfortunately. That's a tough angle. I mean, it's okay. 3-0 now. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Almost. Sausage with the shot. Toast now. Sending it over to Chang. Back over to Sausage. Tox just misses that one, and Tater waited patiently to see if he would actually hit that or not. Great read on the play, but it does get turned around. Toast with the pop-up, gets the corner boost, it's off the backboard. He bumps defense, and it's in! What a play! Toast with one pop-up. Chang did get the touch, but it does not go the way he wanted it to, and Sausage is there to capitalize as third man got bumped. We officially have DNA on the board. 3-1, 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. They need 2 goals here, at least. Definitely need to start picking it up on the gas. As another shot rolls in. Is off the crossbar, sent out. Can go with the pop-up, he's going into the corner. Great challenge by defense. Chang going in for a second. And there it is. Chang extending the lead once again, bringing back that 3-goal deficit. A great turn by him and a great follow-up. 4-1, 1 minute, 26 seconds to go. As the ball is up. So is Chang. Nice little redirect. Just pushing the ball downfield. He is able to get another shot, and it's off the crossbar. Can't go with a great boost steal. He's demoed out though. Talks moving downfield. Tater gets in his way. Sausage with the challenge, but it does not go in his favor. Got a demo taking out Toast. Sausage with the clear, moving downfield. No boost to keep up with it. Can't go getting in his way. Challenge pitches the ball out. Great follow-up by Tater as it goes over to Chang. He just misses the last touch. Same with Tater. In comes Toast, booting the ball down the field. Taking now off his own back wall. Sausage is met by Chang. As Chang takes possession, goes with this small air dribble. Didn't have too much boost, but Tater does find the play and is moving downfield. He does get a shot, and it's off the crossbar by Django. Great defense by Toast on Chang. Tater with the turn is going back center. Toast getting in the way here. We got 20 seconds to go. Chang now with the pop-up. Tox is there off the backboard. Django now sending it back towards the net. Really putting DNA in a tough position here. I mean, the offensive pressure is just relentless. Not giving them any fieldage, any time to try and score and catch up. That's going to be ending the series, ladies and gentlemen. Fortior Divinity are crowned your winners of the upper finals for the Maverick division in CSC, ending in a 4-1 score. Series was a lot closer, 4-2, but it was a great series regardless. DNA fought till the very end. They did great. GG's to both teams, and congratulations to the winner. Thank you so much for the raid as well. Welcome on in, you guys. This is the end of this series, but don't worry, I will raid out to somebody so you guys can still get more Rocket League. But that is going to conclude the series. Thanks so much for coming out, for the follows, the support for the players, teams, org, caster, league, whoever. And thanks for the raid as well, you guys. Huge shout out to CPL too. But we're going to raid out here as well. You guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are watching from. And remember to stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay royal. Let's see who we can possibly raid today on this Monday. It doesn't even feel like Monday. Is that just me, or is it for you guys too? And maybe that's just because I don't typically cast on Mondays, but let's see. Alrighty. Let's head on over to viewers tourney. That's who I got so far. So let's head on over there. It's my friend Illusion. He's great. Love him. So yeah, if you guys want to partake in a viewer tourney, this is for you. If not, let's just go spread some love to one of my friends here. He's working so hard. He streams every day. So let's go say hi to him with a royal raid. But thanks so much for coming out, you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time.